With the newest addition to GTA Online, Los Santos Tuners update being the auto shop, it's very difficult to get your head around how this business actually works, as well as how to actually make money from it. That's why in this video I go over the new auto mod shop and explain from a buyer's perspective, as well as how to make money with it. So let's actually get started. Just like every business, there is many to choose from. For the auto mod shop, there is 5 different locations, so it's going to be pretty difficult to understand which one is the best, right? Well, for personal preference, I went with the La Mesa one. In the past, the La Mesa arcade was one of the best locations, and so is this one. It's right up the street from the LS car meet and has a good cutoff from roads all around for prep missions. If you're tight on money, just go with the cheapest one, or if you have Twitch Prime, you can get the Strawberry mod shop for free this month. So take advantage of that, unless of course you have the money, go for the Mesa. Alright, now the upgrades. It's all pretty much self-explanatory, however, I'll brush over them real quick. For the style, it's pretty much down to you to which one you like, and these are really only there to make your mod shop look nice, and they serve no purpose. So if you don't have much money right now, maybe it's best to just not go with any. It's up to you. For the tint and embed, same thing applies. They are only here to make your mod shop look nice, and they serve no purpose to the money making side, so don't get them. Now, next up for staff, there is an option for 2 staff members. Personally, the staff upgrade is pretty much useless, and on top of this, they cost 385,000 each, and really if you're going to buy one, then just buy one, not 2. Now, the extras, these do get interesting, and some of these actually are worth it. First off, for personal quarters, this will allow you to spawn into your mod shop, which is very useful to some. However, it does cost quite a bit. It's up to you for that purchase. And for the car lift, don't be fooled by the description. This is only going to install 1 car lift into your mod shop, hence car lift. As it says, a second car lift will allow you to repair 2 cars at once. However, that's far from true. We will brush over that in a second. Your mod shop already has a car lift built in, and you're only basically paying for 1 to be added. If you want 2 car lifts, fair enough, buy it, but I don't recommend it. Now head on over to the mod shop and you will be put into a cutscene, and after this you will have to do a quick setup mission where you have to go out and steal a vehicle, but that isn't too difficult and you should be all set now. Now once inside this thing, it's a bad boy, I gotta tell you. Now yours will probably look a lot different to mine for many reasons, but one thing I want to talk about, which is honestly amazing about this property, is the fact that, remember being on that upgrades page? Yep, that's right, you don't have to buy your own garage space. This is already built in for you. This is an awesome feature, giving you up to 10 spaces for your vehicles. The awesome thing about this is the fact that it's pretty much a built-in Benny's, because if you hop into one of your vehicles, you can modify it right here on the spot, which gives hella freedom to do the things you like by simply picking the vehicle and modifying it to your liking. Now let's get onto the money making methods for this business. If you head upstairs, there is something that may spark your interest. If you go to your right, you will see the exotic export list. Think of this as a modified version of Simeon's export requests. In fact, it's pretty much the exact same thing. However, the game doesn't explain this in any way, so I'm going to do my best to do that. This list updates every day, and on here you have a huge list of vehicles, some found in free mode and others that aren't. So you may be thinking, what the hell do I do with this? Well, these vehicles on this board during free mode, if you're near one of these higher vehicles that aren't usually in free mode, a blue dot will appear on your map. All you have to do from this point is steal it and deliver it to the docks, which is marked on your map. And pay attention, if you're in a public lobby, everyone will see that you are in the vehicle and may grief you, so be careful of that. I know it's pretty dumb. By doing this, you will get $20,000. Sure, it's not great, but for doing a simple steal and deliver mission, I guess it's a little bit of pocket money on the side. Now what about the other vehicles? Well, the ones that spawn in free mode, it pretty much works the exact same way. This time you will need to look out for any NPC driving the vehicle you need, steal it, and again deliver to the docks. Same reward, $20,000. So is this worth it? No, not at all, but it's something you can do if you ever stumble across one in free mode, I guess. Now, don't worry, that isn't the only way to make money. Another way is pretty much a vehicle warehouse 2.0, but somewhat downgraded. Now remember those car lifts we talked about? Well here, this is the use of them. Every now and again, a customer is going to deliver their vehicle to the mod shop. It is then your job to modify the vehicle and deliver it back to them. So pretty much the vehicle warehouse, but a mini version. Now if you have 2 car lists, then you will have 2 vehicles to modify. But hold your horses, you can't do this at the same time. Let me explain. Once you start modifying it, there will be a list of modifications and instructions that the customer wants at the bottom of the screen. Once you are done modifying to their needs, you will need to pay $35,000 for the modifications. I know that is a lot of money just for this, but after this you can now deliver it. There is a chance for you to deliver it to your staff, or you deliver it. If you deliver it undamaged and the customer is happy with the modifications, you receive $60,000. I know, it's pretty crappy. You paid $35,000 and you get $60,000. That's a very terrible set $25k back in return. Yep, it is really not worth it at all. Now let's talk about if the staff delivers it. Okay, first off, this is the only use for the staff, and yep, it's not worth it at all. The staff take around 15 minutes to deliver the vehicle, so that's a start, and if you were to do it, you would have completed the delivery and got back in about 10 minutes. To go with this, you may think, oh well, I don't even have to do anything and I'll just get my 60k, right? Well, that's not going to happen. The staff can actually crash your vehicle. Yep, you can end up with less investment because the staff will crash it, and you could go from 60k to 40k, and that's worse if you spent 35k on modifications, so you're pretty much losing money. I really don't recommend you do this. It was a cool idea, however, it was pretty terrible execution. But if the mod fee would have been a little bit lower, say 5k, it still wouldn't be worth it. However, it would have been a lot better. Alright, now, before you lose all hope for this business, don't worry, there's one last thing. If you head back upstairs, you will see a huge planning board in front of you. This is where you can start up pretty much mini heists in a way. There are 6 contracts in total, and don't be alarmed if only 3 are showing at a time. These contracts rotate in different orders. First off, these contracts pay anywhere from 170 to 80k. Now, this is a lot better than the others we talked about, but still it's not all that great. Besides this, they are a lot of fun. In total, they should only take around 30 minutes all up, and for each contract there is 2 prep missions, which are referred as planning work. In general, these preps fairly easy to complete. Again, shouldn't take you that long at all, and the finale are just a lot of fun. Now all up, if you receive the highest paying contract, that will be 185,000, and with around 30 minutes of work, you know, it's not the best, right? But to go with your payout, you will receive a first time bonus for each contract of $75,000, which is a nice extra bonus. However, let's be real, these missions aren't crazy pay. They don't take too long, and to be honest, they are a lot of fun to complete. On top of this, for each setup you receive $10,000, and all up, if you were going for the highest paying mission for $185,000 plus the $75,000 for about 30 minutes work, that's 260k. So hell yeah, I know this isn't Kyle Prequel level, but who cares? They are insanely fun to complete, and in general, this property is a very cool business concept, pretty much a vehicle warehouse mixed with a central hub to plan out mini heists and store your vehicles. And there we have it. I really hope this helped all you new players out who are struggling to wrap your head around this business. I know it's a confusing one, there's a lot of stuff to do with it, but I'm very happy with this business. I think it's a really good idea. I love the new mini heists, which are called contracts, by the way. If this did help, consider subscribing for more videos like this, and don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you all later.